Well, welcome to Life Hacks for Lasting Love. Lyn and I have decided to put this together so that we could talk about how we've managed to live together, to survive together, to raise children together for the last 33 years and stay together and stay in love. We think it's an important facility that we can offer to people. Lyn is a qualified relationship counsellor and I'm here for the ride.
So yeah, this really came from a dream from both of us, really wanting to mentor other couples, really wanting to just talk about some of the things that I've found, especially in my private practice, and just little tips to help along the way. And so we really started coming up with the idea of what are some life tips or life hacks for lasting love. And we actually ran a focus group last month.
We ran a focus group.
Yeah, and that was really fun. And we just asked a lot of people about what would this be something they'd be interested in. And really, I teach also on relationship counselling, and I just have such a passion to see relationships being whole, fun, loving, and being able to go through the different stages that relationships go through.
In our respective occupations, sadly, we often see the breakup of marriages where the reasons for them I don't see as a builder and a building inspector. Lyn sees them all the time and is intimate with them. What I see is the volume in the number of people who are selling homes, buying homes. I've seen them buy homes and then sell them again in a short period of time because their relationships have fallen apart. We think that there's a demand out there. We think there's a necessity out there for a couple who've made it this long to share with you how to do this. It's not easy. It is hard work.
It's fun though too at times.
It's hard work.
And hard work, yes.
And we've had a ball. We've had a great life. We just couldn't ask for anything else. We have 4 beautiful children.
And 3 grandchildren and a 4th on the
way.
way.
And a 4th one on the way. And life is good.
It is good. But it hasn't always been good, and we've definitely gone through the stages. And I think what really started and prompted this idea was I spoke on the radio and I was being interviewed and talking just about life stages of relationship counselling, and realised that, you know, there's a lot of things I say in my private practice to couples regularly, and that it's not rocket science. It's just if we understood and navigated through the different stages and really remembered to put each other as a priority, you can have the relationship that you're dreaming of. And because the romance stage is always nice, and if you were to come for relationship counselling, we do actually ask that question: tell us about your love life and tell us about how you met. And we're going to be talking about that later. You know, we'll talk about how we met and things like that later down the track. But really wanted to sort of say, when we see people the most, it's through this, what we call the conflict stage. So the romance stage is a lovely stage, and you know, it's nice to reminisce in that. But the struggle and conflict stage, when we're having the power struggle, learning to live together, learning to have to compromise, and you know, just navigate all the things that you have to navigate between finances, in-laws, chores, you know, then when children come and things like that, decision making. Really important to know how to navigate through those stages so that we can move to stability where it doesn't feel like it's World War III in your household or there's character assassination happening.
And it isn't free. It's hard work. It's worth the work. The work is caring. The work is looking after each other. The work is taking yourself off the front burner and putting what you need on the back burner. But not all the time. It's sharing that.
It is.
So that, you know, there are times when you're in charge, when your priorities, you're allowed to have that. You can't do that all the time. That's just damn selfishness. So it is hard work to be able to pick that out. And it's worth it. It's worth it.
It's learning from going from an I to a we. You know, in that it's just not what I want, it's what we want, or what's best for us or our relationship sometimes, isn't it?
Sure, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And identifying that and not being confused in each other's filters, the way we each look at things and see completely different animals. Is that a white cat with black spots or a black cat with white spots? And sometimes the different filters just get in the way.
Yeah, our family of origin does play a part, or different things that happen from our past.
Family of origin have been a challenge for us.
I don't think it is for a lot of couples actually.
It isn't,
as well.
and it isn't now.
No, now, because we've navigated through that stage. And, you know, I hear so many people say, oh, you know, we're fighting all the time, so we're not meant to be together, or fallen out of love. And it's sort of like, that's actually normal, in that we choose every day to actually love each other, and choose every day to forgive each other, or learn to understand each other. And it's really being able to sort of go, you know, whatever I invest in or turn my hand to is what's going to prosper.
And we all know that the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference.
And apathy.
So that if you're fighting, there's actually some love still there, because you care.
Yeah. And you can move into that stability stage where you see where Steve and I are at. We're having fun, and we enjoy each other's company.
And yeah, moving into a new stage of life. We're getting old. See the grey hair, lots of it. No grey hair here. And yes, I tease her a lot.
That's your wisdom, isn't it? Because it's the laughter that makes it fun as well. So we're going to be sharing. So today I just started on just the beginning of what life stages are, or relationship stages are. There's the romance stage, then there's the conflict stage. But before you move into the stability stage, and from there we move into the golden autumn years and co-creation. But that's something that...
What? Procreation? It's too late. She'll edit that out.
We'll actually talk about that, and we will have a website where you'll be able to go to resources and actually find some of these things. So a lot of these things that we're going to be sharing are resources that I've collected over the years of doing 20 years of relationship counselling, having also been married to this amazing man for, as I said, 32 years, and just sharing our journey. And so really welcome to Life Hacks for Lasting Love. We would ask that you would just follow us. We're going to be on Instagram as well as Facebook, and we are learning this as we go. And we'd love you to be able to subscribe to those sites, and just follow us so that we can really share with you the wisdom that we have gained along the way, and still learning. No one's got it perfect.
And we've got a lot to talk about. We compiled a list that we thought would go to about 12 or 13 possible, what do we call these? Topics, and landed up with nearly 70.
Yeah.
Stuff that we think would help.
And I'm sure there'll be more along the way as we go. So,
and that's all this is about, is helping relationships. That's what we're after.
Yeah. And having run relationship retreats and things like that in the past, and just being able to see, you know, there's some really easy things out there, really great resources that we can point you to, with some really great books, you know, to be able to just love each other and to be able to do life well together.
What she said.
Thank you, and have a great day, and welcome to 2019. Don't forget to like us and follow us.
Thank you.